Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Andrea and I'm currently trying to lose weight following the Slimming World plan. So today is Wednesday the 23rd of March, nearly said February, and this is going to be another what I eat in a day. So I thought I'd just start off with a little bit of a chat. Sorry, it took me too long to swallow then. Yeah, I just thought I'd start off with a little bit of a chat. I've got a few thoughts buzzing around my head and I'm just going to get them off my chest. And what best way to get them off my chest than with you guys, because it is all weight related, it's Slimming World related, and yeah, rather than just keeping them bottled up in my mind, obviously a problem shared is a problem halved, as they say. So I've not had any breakfast this morning, which is a little bit rubbish, and I've been trying to think why, because I was hungry this morning. It's later on in the afternoon now while I'm doing this little bit, so I'm thinking like retrospectively. But yeah, so I was hungry this morning, but I just couldn't be bothered basically to make any breakfast, which, like I said, is absolutely rubbish, because if I am hungry, then I do definitely need to eat, because I do believe in listening to your body. And if your body's craving something or if it needs something, then you should definitely give it, because otherwise that craving will just manifest and it'll get worse and worse and worse. And then the next thing you know, you're having like a binge or a massive blowout or something like that. So yeah, I just couldn't be bothered really. And I think I mentioned it a little while ago on a previous vlog. I think it was on one of my weighing updates, about with any kind, I think this is with any diet plan. I mean, it is with me anyway, no matter what diet or healthy eating lifestyle change that I've done in the past, I always get to a certain point and I hit like a wall almost, where I just can't see myself going any further, or I just basically get fed up. And I think I've hit that this week. I don't know if it's because I didn't go to group on Monday. Is that the reason why? I mean, it's only Wednesday, so it's only been 2 days since I've not been to group. Is it that? Or is it because of something else? Is it because I'm nearly 3 months into this journey? Sorry about that. My son heard that I'm vlogging, so obviously he needs to come into my room to ask me something, which is always the case. And that's the 13-year-old, not the 4-month-old. So yeah, as I was saying before, I don't know what is up with me at the moment. Whether it's just because I've been doing it for a duration now, or whether it's because I've not been to group, or is it something else? Is it just, am I just that way out? Am I just having a bit of an off week? Because everybody has off times, don't they? And I'm hoping that I'm just having a bit of an off week, because I really do still want to lose weight. And I think this is going to sound really bad, really, really bad. But I do think that I'm just a little bit fed up that I'm not closer to my goal. And as I say it sounds ridiculous. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, because I keep talking about it, that it's a journey and it's going to take time. And I know that. So as those words have just come out of my mouth, I can hear how ridiculous I actually sound, because I'm already, 1 stone 9 pounds down. I do want to lose 6 stone in total. And I think because I want to lose so much, I can see how much more further I've got to go. But I've just got to remind myself that I'm only 3 months in, and it's not, it didn't go on overnight, although it felt like that. So it's definitely not going to come off overnight either. And I think because I've done Slimming World, I've done calorie counting, I've done keto, I've done everything pretty much in the past, and since putting on weight I've never got to my target, like never. I've got very, very close with Slimming World. I've got, within reaching distance, but then as always I stopped going and I put it all back on. But I think because no matter what I've done, I've never got to target. I'm just getting fed up of being on this constant conveyor belt of losing weight, putting weight on, losing weight, putting weight on, and a constant struggle of trying to get to target. I just want to enjoy my shape, enjoy the size that I am, and I don't feel comfortable with how I am at the moment. So I think I'm just getting a bit fed up at the moment. So like I say, this morning I just couldn't be bothered making any breakfast, which is bad because if I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And then when I don't have something to eat and I'm hungry, then I start looking for stuff, quick fixes, looking for sugar and things like that. And I haven't, but that's only because apart from the kids' stuff, I haven't got it in. And if I don't have it in, I can't eat it, can I? Well, I can always go to the shop and get it, but I've not done that either. So I've had some of my Slimming World soup for my lunch, but again, that didn't hit the spot. But I think it's just because, like I say, I'm just feeling a bit fed up. So I'm making burger and chips tonight. I am going to have quite a large portion. I know that already, but that's just to try and quench this feeling that I've got, which I am an emotional eater. I definitely am. Well, I say I'm an emotional eater. I'm just an eater. I eat when I'm happy, sad, confused, cold, hot. It don't matter what I am, I eat. So yeah, I'm just going to have a bigger tea tonight, a bigger dinner tonight, and hopefully just squash that and wake up in a better mood tomorrow, because that's what I really am hoping that I will do. That I'll just wake up in a better mood tomorrow and have this zest again. And again, it's not Slimming World. It's not the plan that I'm on. I don't feel like that. I'm feeling fed up that I'm not at the size that I want to be. That's what I'm feeling fed up about. I've not got bored of the foods that I'm eating or anything like that. I eat very Slimming Worldly anyway. You know, I eat those kind of foods. I love my pasta. I love my rice. I love my potatoes, vegetables, salads. I do love all those. But then I do love like pizzas and chocolate and crisps and stuff. I'm just a normal person basically that loves food. So I've not got bored of the types of food that I'm eating. That's not the issue at all. I think I'm just frustrated that I've got such a long way to go still. And when I get frustrated, I take it out on my meals basically. Again, the whole emotional eating side of things. So that's why I've come on here and vented it instead of rooting through the cupboards and eating it instead, because that is not going to get me to my goal at all, is it? So yeah, I just thought I'd start the vlog with a bit of a moan, basically. So apologies if that is the last thing you wanted to hear. But like I say, sharing's caring and all that jazz, and that's why I've got this channel here, so that I can have these kind of moans. And I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that are watching me that have been in the same boat, that maybe you could shed a little bit of light. What did you do to get over the hump? Because every time in the past that I've got into this little hump, I've just ditched it. Whatever I've been doing, I've ditched it. I've had all out blowouts and I've undone so much hard work, and that is the last thing that I want to do this time. I do not want to undo the hard work, because I'm hoping that this is the last time I'm going to be on a slimming journey. I'm going to get to target, and then it's just going to be a maintaining journey from there onwards. However, I might end up maintaining my weight, I'm not sure yet, but I want to get to that end, and I want to lose the weight and, you know, see this journey out, definitely. So yeah, if you've got any hints, tips, you know, even just harsh words of reality to tell me to just snap out of it, then yeah, pop it down below. I would most appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye for this bit. The next bit that you will see is going to be my lunch, and then we went out to the park as well, which I'll pop that on here. I'll show you a glimpse of us just nipping to the park and how glorious it was today. Kobe and Alana absolutely loved it. Well, Kobe slept most of the time, but yeah, he did enjoy it. He always sleeps really, really well when we're outside in the fresh air, and I definitely think it helps. Keeps him more settled, and he's feeling tons better today, which is great. I've got my lovely happy smiley baby back, so I think those teeth or his cold, whatever it was that was bothering him, has give it him for day for sure. So yeah, and then you'll obviously see my dinner this evening as well. So yeah, I hope everybody else is having a better week than I am. If you're not, then you're not alone. I'm right there with you at the moment. I won't mind, but I've meal planned everything. So it's not a case of that I'm wandering through this week, not having a clue what I'm eating. I've meal planned everything. And everything that I've planned, I absolutely love to eat. So I'm not going to plan stuff and torture myself. I think it is just about the fact that I'm realizing as I'm going on the enormity of the weight that I'm going to try and lose. And I've given myself this year to do it. And I don't know, I'm just feeling a bit bleh about it all. But yeah, I'm going to stop waffling now. So yeah, I will catch you all in a bit. Yeah, Anna. Yeah. Alana. Alana. Say cheese. What have you got there? Have you got your cat? Alana, have you got your cat? Cat. Come on then. Let's go to the park. Hi. Oh, beautiful. Yes, you are. Alana. Mm. Kobo's asleep. Alana. Cut squirrel. Alana, squirrel. So it's dinner time, and this is literally all I have time to have. Me, Alana, and Kobe have been at the park all morning, that you'll have already seen, right up until early lunch. Then we nip to the co-op just to pick up a couple of bits for this evening for dinner. So I've literally only got time to have this because I'm going out at 2:30 again to my daughter's school, which luckily it's only across the road from us, so that's good. But she's having a bit like a show and tell of all of her work up to this point before parents' evening next week. So I'm going to go along to that, which means I only have time to have this. In reality, it wouldn't fill me up I'd need something else to go with it, like a salad or something, but I just don't have the time, I'm afraid. So we're going to be having burgers for dinner this evening. So I'm probably going to end up having like a double portion or something, because I can feel that this isn't going to satisfy me because I'm ravenous now. But like I say, just don't have the time. So thankfully I had made this batch of soup so I can have this at least on plan. It's in my Mrs. Always Right cup. So my husband completely understands. And yeah, excuse the state of the cup, but I did stick it in the microwave. So yeah, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to go. So I'll catch you the next time I have something to eat. So when I say I'm going to have a double portion, I really don't lie, do I? So this colossal amount of food only totaled 6.5 sins, which I know can seem quite unbelievable, but I'll break it down for you now. So what I've got there is I've got 2 of the Noble burgers that you just pick up from Iceland in the frozen section. Again, I'm just trying to use stuff that we've already got in, and these were in the back of the freezer. So I normally do have the Linda McCartney burgers that are just half a sin, the thin ones. Usually come in either a pack of 4 or 8, but like I said, I had these in the back of the freezer, so I thought I'll use them up, and I do really, really enjoy them. So yeah, they were a really, really nice treat tonight. So 2 of those, 2.5 sins each, which makes 5 sins in total. I've got them in just one Warby's wholemeal soft pitta, which is going to be my healthy extra B for the day. I've just sliced it in half. It did mean that I've crammed a lot of stuff in such a small amount of bread. So when I was eating it, it did become very, very messy. So thankfully, I was eating it in the comfort of my own home and not with anybody else apart from family members that love me, because yeah, I made a mess. So yeah, that's going to be my healthy extra B. Then in there as well, in total, between both halves of the pita bread, I've got 1 tablespoon of lighter than light mayo and 1 tablespoon of reduced salt and sugar ketchup. So that just makes 1 sin in total, because they're half a sin each. I've got some sliced gherkins in there, and I've also got some red onion as well, which is speed. And then underneath the burgers, should I say, I've also got 3 slices of the Aldi light cheese slices. That's just that plastic cheese, but I absolutely love it. And 3 of those are my second healthy extra A for the day today. So I've got those there. Then I move on to the chips. Now, I had the oven going, so I thought I'll throw some chips in the oven. And that's what I did there. And you can see that they've come out quite well done. They're definitely not as good as when I throw them in my Actifry. So I think next time I make chips, I will be doing them Actifry wise. But I thought I'll just throw them in the oven. But anyway, regardless, they're still sin free. So I've got those. Then I've got some sliced up gherkins, which is speed, just next to the chips. And then I have an absolutely massive salad. So in this salad, I have iceberg lettuce, shredded cabbage and carrot. I've got diced up onion, tomatoes and cucumber. And I think that's it. So yeah, that's what I've got in there. All that lot's speed. And then I also do have 1 tablespoon of the Aldi's fat-free vinaigrette salad dressing, which is just half a sin. So yeah, dinner in total, just 6.5 sins. My healthy extra A, my second one for today, and also my healthy extra B. So it's safe to say I've not had any snacks this evening. Like I've already said numerous amounts of times, I'm probably sounding like a parrot now. I am just trying to keep my sins a little bit lower. So I'm trying not to go too excessive. So yeah, I'm not going to have any snacks tonight. I'm just going to get an early night again, because I am really enjoying going to bed around about 10 o'clock, which that's an early night for me. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that instead. So yeah, all in all, that means I'm finishing the day on just 6.5 sins. I'm still feeling a little bit meh about everything. So hopefully tomorrow is a better day. I'm really, really hoping that I'm just feeling this way out today, and that I wake up in a better mood tomorrow. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that, because I don't like feeling like this. I want to feel all geared up and ready to go and to attack it and, you know, drop this weight that I definitely need to lose. So yeah, any helpful hints, tips and advice that you can drop down in the comments below, I will most appreciate. So yeah, thank you. Anyway, I do hope that you've enjoyed this vlog, even though I've just moaned. But like what I've said, you know, we're all friends here. So, you know, I can moan at you. You guys can definitely moan at me. And I'll catch you in another one tomorrow. So take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll speak to you then. Bye.